It is time for the Tuesday stream, this time with Nak as the assistant, because unfortunately I believe that Amanesu tested positive for COVID last week, so she is on rest duty, taking a break this week, recovering. Please wish her a safe recovery. So I hope that she recovers smoothly and she'll be back with her energetic spirit to the Tuesday streams. Alright, we're gonna have some extra information for the Messiah Stride deck set today, as well as, of course, the new Dragon Empire Ride line reveal. Alright, so next week, 1 PM JST on a Tuesday, we are going to be having the next big TCG Strategy Presentation 2022 Winter. This is going to be a two-part series. Part 1 is going to be anime focused on Will Dress Season 2, and then Part 2 will be card focused. Alright, WGP Tokyo had over 1,000 players last weekend. I was there as well. It was a great time. It was a very nice time. They had a Vanguard Zero days fight quarter. I didn't go to check it out, sadly. I was busy with the tournament. They had a variety stage fights. So yeah, we had over 1,000 players in WGP Tokyo. Pie chart news, everyone's favorite. Here is the usage rating for WGP Tokyo. 20% Chronojet, 15% Youthberg, 12% Ebisu, basing because it's too expensive. 6% Overlord, 5% Gravidia, 4% Prison, 3% Bastion, 2% Nirvana, 2% Flagberg, 2% Magnolia, 2% the other Youthberg, so that's a total combined 17% for Youthberg, 2% Eva, she's there, yay, and 25% everything else. So Vanguard Deluxe Finals are happening on the 10th of December, in 2 weeks' time. However, unfortunately, while they do happen after the release of Set 8, Set 8 is not going to be legal for this event, which is very rare for Japan. Normally, Japan allows for sets to be legal immediately after release, but this is like the first time that Busho Japan has been like, actually, we're going to keep the meta the same. So it's going to be Jet, Ebisu, Youth. Alright, Zero news, bros! You're all ready for it. You've all been waiting for it. Dragonic Overlord, the Destiny, is going to be the rank reward for the next rank season. And of course, the next set has been announced as well to include Zeroth dragons. And you have to open 150 packs of the new set in order to exchange for one Zeroth dragon, by the way. So if you're planning to play Gize, lol. GG, lol. XD. I hope you have money. I hope you have money, or you can't play Gize. Alright, and they're also rerunning Fighters Collection 1 and 2 because there's no new cards, but they're gonna let you get these cards again. So it's gonna be exciting. Just have Gize pack, that's right. So in the next set, the 3 Zeroths that they have are Drachma, Megiddo, and Stark. And honestly speaking, I think in terms of what those strides do for the clans, I personally think that Stark is the most worth it, because Stark gives like really strong multi-attack to Starvaders. Stark gives non-on-hit restand to Novas, and Stark just, you know, restands even more for Gallop, so, and for DP in general. Whereas like Megiddo doesn't really do anything, because you can already do that many attacks in Grand Blue. You can already do that many attacks in Aqua Force. In Bermuda, it's actually pretty good. So like if you're Bermuda main, sure. And then Drachma is like, it's the exact same effect of the TCG, but I just feel like for that 2CB that you're paying, like in Dominate, for example, you can just kill them. And I think in general, like in Kagero, if you're playing Blade Master and you have like a bunch of CCing, like yeah, you can have that 2CB. And actually Blade Master can quite consistently have the Persona as well. But I don't know. I think for me, I'm gonna only be able to pick up one, and I think I'm gonna pick up Stark. Prism does more attacks than Megiddo? Yeah, right, so it's like GG, bro. Will there be a waifu make deal? We'll see. Anyway, they're also requesting you to design my room scenarios, and then the best ones will be created in-game. Youthberg Tower event is being added to Vanguard Zero from the 5th of December to the 13th of December. This does make sense, because this is, I technically don't have to jeweled yet either, huh, but we did have Leonorn. So now it's time for Youthberg, with 2 revolt forms too. Youthberg gets in to Zero before Tachikaze, dude. Tachikaze doesn't exist, bro. Tachikaze will be added to the game once the game is done. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Tachikaze looking a little weird, dude. I don't know if I can run this with my Tachikaze's G-Zone. Alright, Shojodoji time. Let's get the new Dragon Empire Ride Line reveal out here. Doof. Alright, ooh. Damn, he looks a lot different than I thought. So this is the starter. The Great Zero is drawn by Bisai. So Bisai draws some Fire Emblem arts and stuff like that. Also, for those of you that played Regalia Lost, today's the last day. Make sure to do what you need to do. Make sure you do what you need to do if you played Regalia Lost, because today's the last day before the game goes down offline and ends service. Unfortunately. 07. Rest in peace, Regalia. Regalia truly lost. It was a very good game. Gonna miss it. Godlike soundtrack. But damn. Coming back to Shojodoji, you got that sake bottle. 07. 07. I'm gonna miss the Daoko, and all the other soundtracks too. The #1 Carl fan. They never gave me a Linyu alt, man. My girl Linyu. Grade 1! Time to get those effects out the way. Grade 1 Shojodoji. Vanguard Circle. When placed in the Vanguard Circle, you look at the top 5 cards of your deck to look for 2 stealth normal units, reveal them, and choose one of the revealed units, put it to the soul, and bind the rest, and then shuffle your deck. So basically you find 2 stealth normal units, put one to soul, bind the other one. And then in the bind zone, he has an axe skill. If you have a stealth, grade 1 or greater Vanguard, you can soul boss 1 to call him out of the bind zone. Nice. Self-bind. Buy those folk tales, that's right. This is looking pretty good. Folktale to the moon! Bind from soul? No, he, you ride him, look at top 5, find 2 stealths from the top 5 of your deck, put one to soul, and the other one to the bind zone. And then when he is in the bind zone, you can soul boss 1 to call him out from the bind zone onto the rearguard circle. Premium potential? Yeah, actually. Oh, damn, this grade 2 looks really pretty. Damn, this art is actually really cool. When placed on Vanguard Circle, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, find 2 stealth normal units, and from among them, put 1 to soul, and call the other one. And then in the bind zone, if you have a grade 2 or greater stealth Vanguard, you can soul boss 1 to call him from the bind zone. Damn, dude, look at his hair too. He looks sick. He looks really cool. Okay, so you fill the deck like crazy, actually. If there's a lot of good stealths to play, D-Series loves their Tumblr sexy men. Like, this is the sexy man era of Vanguard. True. It definitely is. There's a lot of Tumblr sexy men in Vanguard now. But there were in G too. Oh, besides the Shinsengumi and Buddy Fight 2, oh, the Shinsengumi was such a cool archetype. It's a shame they didn't really go too far with it down the line. But grade 3, Shojodoji. Vanguard Circle act once per turn. Choose 2 stealth cards from your soul and bind them. So you just bind your ride deck. And then you choose two of your opponent's rearguard circles, and then you take the cards that are on those rearguard circles and bind them, and at the end of the turn, your opponent can take those cards back to hand from the bind zone. And then second skill is, when this unit attacks the Vanguard, counterblast 1 and put 2 of your rearguards to the soul, and then you choose one stealth card from your bind zone, call it to rearguard circle, and then if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, for that turn, the called unit gets plus 10k power. That's... Nuba is back. He does have some Nuba vibes. The second skill is a little bit... leaves a bit... like, to be desired, let's say. The second skill leaves a little bit to be desired. But... the first skill is pretty nice. It's removal. So basically what you can do is, like, you can bind the grade 1 and 2 from the red line, and then use their skills to call them out. And then actually put, for the second skill, you can put them into the soul again to call whatever you have in the bind zone. And then next turn, just rinse and repeat, do the same thing again. So he's like, of course there are Shinobi support cards coming out as well, right? So here we have Koma Aun. So Koma Aun says, when placed on rearguard circle from hand, counterblast 1, and choose one card from your opponent's bind zone and put it to the bottom of the deck. If you did not, you choose from your bind zone a stealth card, a stealth unit card that is grade equal to or less than your Vanguard, and call it to rear. So it's Nubatama. So basically, you can bind your opponent's stuff, and then you can counterblast 1 to put it to the bottom. So this only works when you call this from hand. So this does not give multi-attack, because it has to be called from hand. So it cannot be called in the battle phase, because the battle phase does not call from hand. So this little guy here is Jakumetsu Ox. So this says, when this unit is placed from the bind zone on rearguard circle for that turn, this unit gets plus 5k power. And then rearguard circle, when this unit attacks, Soul Blast 1, choose a card in your opponent's bind zone, and put it to the bottom of the deck. So yes, it is another way to put stuff from your opponent's bind zone back to the bottom of the deck. And this is just Gear Chronicle in a long-winded way, yeah. I mean, it's 4 attacks with removal. Not too bad, but looks budget. Alright, up next. Damn, they all look really cool though. Oh, it's a triple, okay. Anpure Seten. So Ninryu Anpure Seten. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle by a card's ability, if you have a Vanguard that is Tamayura or Shojodoji, Soul Blast 1 and draw 1. Rearguard circle, it is if during this turn 2 or more of your cards were put to soul from rearguard circle, then it gets plus 10k power. My bad. So this works in both decks. Shojodoji puts 2 cards to soul for his own attack. Tamayura technically can do that too with the grade 1 dolls. That's much better. Yeah, sorry. That is much better. My bad. Misread it. Yeah, the grade 1 beating me out of me. Go to soul. It's better, but it's... It's a strong beater. Soul Blast 1 to draw is pretty nice, but there's no space in Tamayura. There's literally no space in Tamayura for this, so... I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Ooh, we're gonna get some illustrations. Art time. Ooh, alright. Neon Messiah, Asleep Messiah, and Arousal Messiah, so Awaking Messiah. So this is most likely going to... Also, this is the ride line. This is going to be the ride line, Neon Messiah, Asleep Messiah, and Awaking Messiah. Very cool. The Japanese name for Awaking Messiah is Arousal Messiah. And it's always been like that. It's actually always been like that. Alright, let's take a look. Ooh, so in the Premium Stride deck set, the more expensive one, we will also have the top loaders with the Link Joker symbol, Neon Messiah, Asleep Messiah. Oh, it says Awaking Messiah in English, even though the Japanese name is Arousal Messiah, and Alter Ego Messiah. Why did it get changed to Awaking? Because the word arousal is not exactly the most safe word to put on a card. Next week, Crest reveal. Knack managed to bargain for it. Knack literally was just like, you said next week, right? He looked at the producer on the, like he looked at the stream production crew on the side. He was like, can we show it next week? We're showing it next week? All right, next week. We're getting the Messiah Crest next week. Base Knack. Give it up for Knack. The GOAT. All right, so next week's stream is one of the special ones. Honestly, I don't really feel like going. I really enjoyed the last one because Onoyu was there, and there were like more voice actors that I'm like more attached to were there. For this one, I don't know. I'm gonna be tired. So we're gonna have Minerva revealed next week. At long last, Minerva is gonna be revealed, and of course, Stride deck set Messiah information. It's gonna be hype.